Okay, everybody, you are watching and listening to Fat Bidin Knows Everything, because I do know everything. And this week, what we're going to be talking about is something that everybody is talking about, which is the Tanjung Piai by-elections. Now, I wrote in my column last Friday about how we need to teach Pakatan Harapan a lesson, and I wrote that we should not wait till 3.5 years later to teach Pakatan Harapan a lesson in the general elections. Instead, we can actually choose to teach them a lesson right now, because on that weekend there was the Tanjung Piai by-elections. And yes, I'm going to be honest, I was making a call for people to actually forgot. Gotta eat something, right? I actually made a call, I'm gonna be honest and transparent. I was gonna make a call for all the people in Tanjung Piai, the voters in Tanjung Piai, to actually vote for anyone other than Pakatan Harapan, right? And it was because I felt that they needed to be taught a lesson. Look, here's the deal. Pakatan Harapan has been slacking off. They made a bunch of promises during the last general elections. A whole lot of promises to us Malaysians, and hence we voted for them. Then after that, now more than a year has gone by. So many of the promises have not been fulfilled. No, even the Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir, came out and said that yes, we never thought that we were going to win. So we made all these promises not knowing that thinking that we were not going to win. And now that we have won, we're going to have to fulfill all these promises. Right? Now, if you knew you were not going to win, why make bullshit promises like this? You make all kinds of promises that you cannot fulfill. And now, you can't blame the public, right? You can't blame Malaysians for being angry at you lah, because you're not fulfilling your promises, you know. And look, don't tell me that these politicians don't know what was happening and that people were really upset at them. During the campaigning period, Mahathir, the Prime Minister, went down to Johor and started campaigning, telling people, do not vote out of anger. Even Lim Guan Eng also said it, and several other people, you know, high profile politicians, they went down and campaigned, don't vote out of anger, right? Just because you're angry, you shouldn't not vote for Pakatan Harapan. Right? So that means they know that people are angry with them lah. Right? Then now they lost. Okay, it's just a deal lah. Pakatan Harapan lost the by-elections. They got second. Barisan Nasional won. Yeah, they fielded an MCA candidate, right? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm recording this in the middle of the night and the baby's asleep. Started making noise. Okay, so now Pakatan Harapan lost the Tanjung Piai by-election. They got second. Barisan Nasional, the MCA candidate, won by a landslide, big majority. Right? All the Pakatan Harapan leaders are coming out and saying that they are shocked by the win, by the loss. Well, by the loss for them lah. They are shocked, and hence now they feel that, oh my God, the people have spoken, and now they have to listen. You are shocked. Your senior leaders already knew what was happening. They already knew that the voters were angry, and now you're saying you're shocked at the results. Come on lah, alright? Don't be idiots lah. Okay. So, what's the deal now? It shows that Pakatan Harapan cannot take things for granted. Okay? All this while, they've always thought that they've already got the non-Malay votes. But look at what has happened in Tanjung Piai. Right? Now, here's the deal. This is clearly Malaysians showing their dissatisfaction with Pakatan Harapan. And if they are not going to listen, then it's going to be a big problem. Alright? Two things is going to happen now. One, Pakatan Harapan is going to take heed. Say, oh my god, look, the people are not happy with us. We've got to buck up. We've got to fulfill our promises. We've got to do what we said we were going to do. And then everything turns out good. Or Pakatan Harapan might just stoop down as low as Barisan Nasional and start harping on race and religion, playing the same game, right? Because now they feel that the non-Malays are already not voting for them, then they'll go all out to get the Malays, right? And you know how dirty Barisan Nasional can be when they want to target the Malay vote, right? Well, basically UMNO and PAS lah. You know, to target the Malay votes, how dirty and unethical and how it can be quite disgustingly gross lah when you want to target this the Malay vote, right? And I'm afraid that Pakatan Harapan could go that direction too. So here's what's going to happen lah. I think this is either going to kill Pakatan Harapan or going to make Pakatan Harapan worse. So okay, what am I saying? This thing is either going to be the end of Pakatan Harapan, or it could be when Pakatan Harapan actually decides to do something good, right? Yeah, that's what I want to say. So Pakatan Harapan, what are you going to do now? This is the biggest loss that you face so far, right? I think you should listen. My column which I wrote on Friday, showing that we need to teach Pakatan Harapan a lesson, I think it's true. This is a lesson that we are teaching you. You've got another 3.5 years before the next general elections. What are you going to do? Are you still going to make people angry? Or are you actually going to do what you promised to do? Right? I'm hoping that you do what you promised to do lah, because look, to be honest, the alternative is not very good. It's worse, right? But I don't want to have to choose the lesser of two evils, right? So yeah, do something about it. Alright? Okay, so let me know what you think about the Tanjung Piai by-elections. Let me know what you think of how this is going to change Pakatan Harapan or not change Pakatan Harapan, right? Comment below. Like this video if you do like it. You don't have to like it if you don't like it. Do share it if you like it or don't like it. Maybe you want to make fun of me and, you know, tell everybody you know that I'm such an idiot. I'm not an idiot, right? I know everything. Follow us, follow me on all our social media platforms. It's at Bidin, or go to fatbidin.com to get everything. Subscribe to this channel. Have I said that already? Yeah, you've been watching and listening to Fat Bidin Knows Everything. I'm Zanazli. I've got 3 kids, 1 wife, and me to support. So you've got to, like, you know, help fund my life. So you actually can go to the Fat Bidin e-store, right? I'm gonna link it below, right? And you can get actually like Fat Bidin merchandise, right? And most of it are, well, actually books lah. I used to sell DVDs and films and all that, but hey, everything's available on YouTube now. So now if you want to get Fat Bidin merchandise, it's mostly books. So I've got books here, See, like this book. This is called The Adventures of a KLite in Afghanistan. It's a graphic novel, see, graphic novel which I wrote and illustrated with my buddy Apan, right? It's a non-fiction one. It's about my time in Afghanistan shooting a documentary for a month when I was there. See, I'm a war journalist, right? So it's a really good book, right? I've got this non-fiction novel. It's called Operation Nasi Kerabu, Finding Patani in an Islamic Insurgency. This book I wrote because I spent some time in southern Thailand where there's a war there. You all know there's a war there, right? In Patani, right? I shot a documentary there which was banned for broadcast, but hey, they allowed me to publish a book. And if you get the book, there is a QR code at the back, right? There's a QR code at the back which allows you to watch it for free online. Oh, where's the QR code? Where's the QR code? Ah, there's the QR code, right? It's online, meaning you scan the QR code, you go to my YouTube channel. Okay, I've got another book. This is called Journal Dad, The Chronicles of a Journalist Who Happens to Be a Father. It's a compilation of my articles, my column when I was writing for the Malaysian Insider. It's all about like me being a journalist and raising a family at the same time. It's really funny. It's funny. My best-selling book, Liberal, Malay and Malaysian, Writings of a Walking Contradiction. This is a compilation also of my column in the Malaysian Insider. This one focuses more on like politics, race, demonstration, democracy and religion and things like that. It's funny too. All my books are funny because I'm a funny guy, right? Yes, I am. And if you like films, I sell this book. See, I wrote this book with my buddy Wan Chun Hong. It's a guide to filmmaking, indie filmmaking. Every chapter talks about one aspect of filmmaking, and every chapter also interviews one like a really prominent Malaysian filmmaker. It's really good. You can get all these books at the Fat Bidin e-store. Come on, feed my kids.